Hi Alicia, I'm Carissa. I'm going to be your CNA today. We are going to change your bed linens with you laying in the bed. Okay, we're going to start with our hand hygiene. We're going to go grab our stuff. So we'll grab gloves, a fitted sheet, a flat sheet, a comforter, a pillowcase, a towel for our barrier for our table, and then I like to grab a bath blanket for privacy. And then I'm going to put on my gloves. And when you grab your linen and you take it in the order that you need it, you can flip it upside down so that when you grab each linen, it's in the order that you're going to do it. I'm going to grab the curtain, pull for privacy, and then we're going to use this towel to not get our clean linens dirty on our potentially dirty table. I'm going to raise the bed. And I'm going to untuck this so it'll be easier to remove. I'm going to grab my bath blanket. I'm going to put this over the patient, not shaking it. I'm going to ask you to hold this, please. And then we're going to take out our dirty blanket and sheet, because you can do that at the same time. Whoop. Put it in your linen basket. And then you want to make sure that you keep your patient covered at all times. So now I'm going to work on this side. We're going to start with our fitted sheet. So what we'll do, I'm going to raise it a little bit more. And I'm going to ask my test observer to come over so that we can turn her and start to take off the dirty linen. So we're going to turn this way and we're going to keep her covered. And we're not going to allow her bare body to touch the bare mattress. We're going to remove this. Then we're going to take our fitted sheet. I like to grab a corner underneath and pull the mattress and then tuck it like that. Makes it easier. Same thing on the other corner. Sometimes they're a little tight depending on the mattress and the sheet. And then you're going to fan fold or roll your linen. Again, never allowing their body to touch the bare mattress. And then we will have her turn the other way. And then I'll switch sides with my test observer. And we'll turn her that way. Keeping her covered. Not allowing her to touch the bare mattress. And pulling. The more you tuck, the easier it will be to pull. But again, it depends. Sometimes the sheets are really tight. Grabbing the corner, pulling it over. Keeping her covered. And then she can roll back on her back. Thank you, test observer. And then we'll do our sheet. So we'll kind of do it the same way we put the bath blanket on. And we don't want to shake. We just want to unfold. You want to hand her that. Keep her covered. And pull out the bath blanket. And then I like to put it over the mattress or the bed frame real quick. We'll do the same with the blanket. Unfold it. and then putting it like that so that we can miter the corner easily. So to miter a corner, we have this hanging over the bed. I like to lift it up and tuck it under so that it's easier to work with. And then once we do that, then we can pull up near the end, but not entirely at the very bottom. And then you have a little triangle. You tuck in the excess and you pull it over. And you'll do the same thing on the other side. We'll do the pillowcase, but we want to gently lift their head. So we're going to lift her head gently. She has two. We're going to bring her head for us, luckily. And there's two ways because you don't want to shake the pillowcase. So I like to grab it by each side. So it's kind of like a taco. And then put it in the pillowcase all the way to the end. And so that you're not shaking it like you would do at home. And then you want to fold the openings and put it away from the wherever the entrance of the door is. And then gently put it back under her. And then once we're done with that, we can lower her. We're going to get rid of this other pillow that we didn't need. Here's your call light. Here's your water. And then throw away our gloves and finish with hand hygiene.